na so. No so. Nobody know my story. When they see me, they happy, they pain them. Oh yeah, Chibweze Anyanwu. Nobody know your story. They see you, they happy, they pain them. Chi the survival, they pain them, shock them. Bestie, Chukuma, shock them. What ego, they pain them. Nobody know your story. They see you, they happy, they pain them. Oh yeah, all my brothers in the house, in Europe. Nobody know your story. Nobody know how you enter Europe. When they see your pictures on Facebook, when they see your videos on Facebook, when they see what you are doing in back home, when they see your mansion, they pain them. God punish devil. Tochukwu Okolo, they pain them. The clan Abaniwu, they pain them. Nobody know your story. If you are in America, you are in Europe, you are in Asia, continent. Nobody know your story. Nobody know how you suffer. Nobody know how you sleep without food. Nobody know. But when you finally make it, one day they pain them. God punish them. God punish devil. Let's move on to why I am here. They pain them. Igwe son, Zenith, you're welcome. As I welcome you, last born JR, I greet you, bro. Last born JR, my own flesh and blood. They pain them. When you do suffer, they pain. When you they suffer, no, they don't want to know you. When you they suffer, nobody want reason you. Nobody want to know you. But when God bless you, you begin to flesh. You begin to flesh. They pain them. They pain them. May God punish them. May God punish devil. I don't give a dime. Because I did not come to IPOB to make friend. I did not join IPOB to make friend. That is why I will fight injustice wherever I find one. It doesn't matter who is involved. Kingsley Wankwo, you dey hear me so? Na so, yes so. Kingsley Wankwo, yes so. I did not join IPOB to make friend. That is why I will fight injustice. No matter who, it doesn't matter if it is Nnamdi Kanu. It doesn't matter if it is Uche Mefo. It doesn't matter if it is Chike Doziem. It doesn't matter who is involved. When I find one going the wrong way, I must, without any hesitation. I have paid a lot of price for this freedom. I have sacrificed just like others. The only thing is that I am not dead, just like some comrade in the grave today. The only thing is that I am not dead. Like our comrade in the grave today. I have sacrificed both financially, both my physical time. Everything you can think of, I have sacrificed in this struggle. And will continue to sacrifice until Biafra come. So when I speak, listen. When I speak, you must pay attention. Biafra is for all of us. And Biafra is for everybody. And no one, I repeat, no one is more Biafran than anybody. No Biafran is more Biafran than any Biafran. It doesn't matter if it is a 1 day old baby. A 1 day, 2 minutes old baby. 2 minutes newborn baby. As long as that baby is a Biafran, you that is 60 years old is not more Biafran than him. Listen, and listen very good.
We do not take an oath to a king or a queen, a tyrant or a dictator. We do not take an oath to an individual. No, we do not take an oath to a country, a tribe, or a religion. We take an oath to the Constitution. We do not take an oath to a king or a queen, a tyrant or a dictator. We do not take an oath to an individual. No, we do not take an oath to a country, a tribe, or a religion. We take an oath to the Constitution.
We did not take an oath to an individual. We did not take oath for a tyrant. We did not take an oath for a king or a queen. We took an oath to defend Biafra. We took an oath to defend Biafra. We did not take an oath to a king or a queen. We did not take an oath for an individual. We did not take an oath for a group of people. We did not take an oath for the leader. We took an oath to defend Biafra. If the price is death, let us die without a shred of blood, without a shred of fear. If the price is death, let us die without a shred of fear. Share this broadcast. Share this broadcast and post it everywhere. Post it everywhere you can think of. If you are hearing the sound of my voice, share this broadcast. Post it in your platforms or anywhere. And I repeat, we did not take an oath for an individual. We did not take an oath for a leader. We did not take an oath for a group of people. We did not take an oath for a queen or a king. We took an oath to defend Biafra from criminals and oppression. We took an oath to defend the land of Biafra. Injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere.
Communicate.
Injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. If the price is death, let us die without a shred of fear. That is the Biafra national anthem. Now, why am I here? Why am I here? Most of you have not seen me for a while, and you might think that I have come here to distract you or to do something that you don't like. Of course, I have made it clear that I am not on Facebook. No, I am not an IPOB member to make friends. That is why I will fight injustice. It doesn't matter who is involved. Everybody has seen what is on ground right now. The conspiracy theory going on right now. The only people I respect, as long as this matter is concerned, are those who keep mute. Because sometimes keeping quiet is the ability to show that you have sense. If you know you want to say something and something you want to say doesn't make sense, you shut up. And that is that even when you are in a meeting, you did not speak. People will assume that you have common sense. People will assume that you are a great person. Instead of you to speak and speak nonsense, you better keep quiet. I respect those who did not come out on Facebook to show their stupidity. I respect those who have not made any comments since the matter of Uche Mefo surfaced on Facebook. That is the people I respect right now. That is the people I respect. And those who try to balance equation. The other people I respect also are the people who try to balance equation, who try to make peace, who try to speak for peace. You understand me? Therefore, listen and listen good. Listen and listen good. I am a man of my word. I am a man of my word. When I tell you I will do something, I will do it. Instead, I will not do it. It's better I don't say it. For the fact I have said it, I will do it. That is the kind of person I am. A lot of you have known me in this struggle for Biafra restoration. I have paid the ultimate price. You don't know how far I have gone personally to sacrifice for this Biafra you are seeing. A lot of you are joking with Biafra for us who have sacrificed a lot. You don't know how the price we have paid to make sure that Biafra comes, because Biafra is the only hope for all of us. Even the unborn children, even the children that have not been born, Biafra is their hope. And you think you can stay on Facebook and be talking rubbish about something you don't know? If I catch any of you, I will break your neck. If I catch any of you, I will break your neck. What do you know about Uche Mefo? What do you know about Uche Mefo? What do you know about Nnamdi Kanu? Have you met them? Have you spoken with them? Have you ate with them? Have you drank with them? Have you slept with them? What do you know about them? I ask you. What did you, some of you know about them? Some of you are hypocrites. You love Nnamdi Kanu, right? You love him. Your love for him is, in fact, Nnamdi Kanu, if you get this video, watch your back. You see these people claiming they love you, they will bite you where you don't expect. You see these people claiming they love you. These people, when they catch you, they will poison you to death. Nnamdi Kanu, you better watch your back. Just yesterday, some of you were singing praises for Uche Mefo. Some of you were praising Uche Mefo. Today, Uche Mefo has suddenly become a saboteur. Today, Uche Mefo has suddenly become a traitor. Today, Uche Mefo has suddenly become a nobody to you. But this was a man who held Radio Biafra and IPOB together for 2 years when Nnamdi Kanu was in prison. When Nnamdi Kanu was in Kuje prison, Uche Mefo held Radio Biafra, held IPOB all over the world, strong, and he maintained that he will make sure that the heart of this project does not see corruption. Excuse me. When former African rep Mazi George Onyibe, before Mazi George Onyibe start his program, he would spend about few minutes to talk about Uche Mefo, and he will start like this. The leader of Nnamdi Kanu, he is from Afadu Ibeku. Ibeku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is Biafra land. And the deputizing by Uche Mefo is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. And Anambra State is Biafra land. And Uche Mefo is a man who has assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. This is, and he stand by his word. This is the way Master George Enibe start his program. Excuse me. Hey, no. Sorry. Excuse me. Now, when Master George Enibe make reference with Uchemefo in this way, you see people commenting, we love Uchemefo. We love Uchemefo. Uchemefo is a great man. Uchemefo is a good man. Excuse me. Uchemefo is a good man. Today, these same people that we are showering praise for Uchemefo has turned against Uchemefo in a way that even our enemies, the Nigerians, will marvel. They will ask themselves, who are these people? Where do they come from? You people, some of you are disgrace to this struggle. Some of you are disgrace to this struggle. You did not allow Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, to utter a word as to what is going on between him and Uchemefo, his deputy. Nnamdi Kanu has not posted one thing on his page. Neither has he tweeted anything concerning the problem he is having with Uchemefo. He does not make any video concerning anything, any dispute he is having with Uchemefo. But some of you who are faster than your shadow, some of you who meant to speak when your leader have not spoken. Some of you have even started suggesting another deputy for Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu have not even speaking. He have not spoken. Nnamdi Kanu have not spoken one word concerning him and his deputy. All of you has bounced on Uchemefo. What a myopic set of people. What a stupid, ingrate set of people. If you can treat a deputy leader of indigenous people of Biafra like this, hi. If you can treat Mazi Uchemefo, the deputy leader of indigenous people of Biafra, like this, how about me? How about common man like me? That is why I say I don't need their love. Your love is hypocrite. None of you should love me. I don't need your love. All of you are hypocrites. Your love to me is tissue paper is more useful than your love. If you look at what they are doing with Uchemefo's picture on Facebook, some of you have started painting Uchemefo with a demonic face, posting it on social media with demonic eyes, saying that Uchemefo want to open his own radio called Human Rights Radio or whatever it's called. Have you seen the radio? Have you seen it? Even that video, some of you are dying for right now. Uchemefo wasn't meant. He didn't want to come on air to address Biafran as to what is as to what is going on between him and Nnamdi Kanu. He did not come on air to address Biafrans. This was a caucus meeting. This was a caucus meeting he had with inner caucus to explain how he feels, to pour his mind upon what is going on behind the scene. Being one person among, and it was a Zoom meeting. It was a Zoom meeting. It was not meant for public. The video wasn't meant, whether video or audio or whatever, that meeting wasn't meant for public hearing. It was a kind of Zoom meeting between the inner caucus amongst them. One among them was the Judas. Kai, people are bad. You are your own problem, not the white people. Europeans are not your problem. You are your worst enemy. You are your worst. You are your problems. Oh my goodness. Uche Mefo called Kaku's meeting to have a Zoom meeting with inner Kakus of IPOB for him to say, this is what I am saying, what is going on in IPOB as a deputy leader. I don't like it. He wants to explain because he has been keeping mute. He has been keeping mute for many months. And people were wondering what is going on. Why Uche Mefo is not speaking. And he wanted to conduct a meeting. He want Eze Chinedu. That is the problem. Jesus Christ had 12 disciples. 12, only 12 disciples. One of them was a Judas. Judas sold Jesus, and Jesus trusted these 12 people. That is why I told you, don't make friends. You don't need friends. You don't need friends. Some of your friends are your worst enemy, but you don't know. If Jesus, who had only 12 disciples he trusted, and one of them sold him out to the enemy, this is exactly what played out in this meeting between the deputy leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Uche Mefo, and the people he wanted to conduct this meeting with. One of them among them, behind the scene, was playing live on Facebook. A meeting that stipulated to be a secret meeting between them. One of them among them was playing it live on Facebook. Rapture Media played it on Facebook. And when one of them noticed that that meeting was playing on Facebook, and a man, we had a voice of a man in that meeting ask, Uche Mefo, excuse me, did you order this meeting to hold on Facebook? Uche Mefo said no. And the man replied that somebody is playing this meeting on Facebook. And that brought the end of that meeting. Only that one is what people captured. Remember, Uche Mefo have not come on his own platform, on his own Facebook page to address Biafrans of any sort. He have not. He has not. Only that thing is what people captured. That was the end. How Uche Mefo become a traitor. That is how Uche Mefo become a saboteur. He called your leader a liar. Have you now take away your bitterness you have or you had with Uche Mefo? Take away your envy and jealousy you have with Uche Mefo. Take away whatever differences you have with Uche Mefo. Listen to that audio. Listen to it with a liberal mind. Listen to what Uche Mefo was trying to explain with a liberal mind. Don't play love here. We are not here to love anybody. If Nnamdi Kanu fuck up, any day Nnamdi Kanu fuck up, we go treat him fuck up. That is the country we are trying to build. We are not trying to build a country of Godfatherism. In a situation where one man is God, nobody is God. God is the mighty God of everybody. Nnamdi Kanu is not God. He's a Biafran just like me, just like you, just like everybody. We did not take an oath for Nnamdi Kanu. We did not take an oath for Uche Mefo. We did not take an oath for a king, a queen, or a tyrant, or a dictator. We took an oath to defend Biafra. And if the price is death, we will die without a shade of fear. That is the country we are trying to build. We are not trying to build a zoo, another country like Nigeria. Some of you want to leave Nigeria. You want to part away from Nigeria. But that Nigeria is still in you, where you cannot reason. I love Nnamdi Kanu more than any of you. And I love Uche Mefo more than any of you. But I stand by my word. If they fuck up, if I find them, I will hang them. For you to know that I am not here to play politics with leadership. Do you know how many people who have died? Women are widows now in Biafra land because their husband has been killed under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu. Some men are widows right now in Biafra land because their wife has been killed by a Nigerian soldier under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu. Children has become fatherless and motherless because their father or their mother has been killed. Because they had the voice of Nnamdi Kanu, and that voice is echoing for freedom. And they decide to follow that voice. Today they are in the grave. And you think, because it's not your brother that died, because it's not your sister that died, it's not your mother that died, not your uncle, nephew, aunt that died, you want to play politics with this Biafra? If anything happened today that Biafra go into war with Nigerian state today, it will affect my mother, my brothers and sisters, my siblings, my aunties, it will affect all of them. And you want to play politics with this Biafra? I will hang you to death. It doesn't matter who is involved. Post this video to Nnamdi Kanu. Post it to Chemefo. Post it to all of them. If anybody play politics with this Biafra, if I catch you, if I catch any of you, you will regret the day you were born. People are still in prison right now in Biafra land. Across Biafra land, people are still in prison for Biafra. You think this is the time of Owazirike? Do you know how many people that were killed under Owazirike, under Mazop as a leader? Do you know how many youth? Do you know how many youth in early grave today under the leadership of Mazop led by Ralph Owazirike? When Peter Obi was the governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, the same Peter Obi who came out as the vice president to Atiku in last election, the same Peter Obi all of you were jubilating for, clapping for, the same Peter Obi under his governorship, Mazop members were massacred like ants in Anambra State. Have anybody held him accountable? No. But he wanted to be the next vice president. All of you were clapping. Owazirike Sabo. The only language you know is Sabo. The only language you know is Sabo. Sabo. You cannot bring out evidence and say, this is the reason why I call this person Sabo. And this is the reason why he is a Sabo. No evidence. No evidence. Some of you don't know, without Owazirike, there will be on Nnamdi Kanu today. That is the fact. But none of you want to hear. But the only thing you want to hear is Owazirike is Sabo. He has sold Biafra. Were you there when he collected the money? Were you the one that sold it to Owazirike? Or to if Owazirike sue any of you today, can you stand and testify with evidence that Owazirike collected money from Nigerian government? I am a realist with common sense. I don't work with majority. I don't work with majority. I don't work with majority. I want people to think we are thinking cap, because we are heading to Biafra. We are heading to Biafra. And that Biafra is a place where everybody will be thinking Just like Europeans wear that thinking cap. They calculate every day what their government is doing with their resources, with their money, everything. Even a man of 80 years, 90 years is following the government policy bomber to bomber. In this Europe, a boy of 18 years is following government policy bomber. They want to know what government is doing with their resources. And that is the country we want to build. But you are making it look as if we are building another zoo. Another zoo. What I stand for is for the resolution and peaceful atmosphere between Nnamdi Kanu and Uche Mefo. That is what I want. Anything that will bring division between the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and his deputy, Mazi Uche Mefo, I am not a party to that. But if they decide to part away, that is their business. But I will not stand with somebody. I don't stand with Uche Mefo. I don't stand with Nnamdi Kanu. I am in the middle. I am calling for peace between them, two of them. My name is Lord Nkendrem. I stand for peace. I don't stand for division. And Uche Mefo is not my problem. Neither Nnamdi Kanu is my problem. You have not heard Nnamdi Kanu make one comment concerning this thing, but all of you in fact, you have crucified Uche Mefo. Somebody you call your leader, you have not heard from him. You cannot even wait and listen to him, what he has to say about what Uche Mefo said, what his deputy said. You cannot even wait. You cannot even hold and be patient and see what the leader has to say about the whole thing. All of you jump out on Facebook, begin to destroy the reputation of Uche Mefo. Did you know how they started? All of us joined this struggle and see that Uche Mefo is the deputy to Nnamdi Kanu. Did we know how they started? We don't know. But today, you claim to know Uche Mefo more than Nnamdi Kanu. Today, you are calling for the head of Uche Mefo. I want to tell you something. You see, when injustice becomes law, resistance becomes a duty. Rebellion becomes a duty. It doesn't matter who is involved. If you feel neglected, if you feel cheated, if you feel that you are not being given the respect due to you, you can take a decision on your own. And if Uche Mefo decide to quit as a deputy leader and become ordinary member of IPOB, that is his own business. It is not your business. It is not your business to decide for Nnamdi Kanu. Allow him to decide. Allow him to say something concerning his deputy. And I have this to say to Uche Mefo. Uche Mefo, listen to me and listen very carefully. You see, when Nnamdi Kanu was in prison, there was a rumor that says, Mazi Clifford Iranya, Mazi Imam Mezu, Mazi Uche Nasiebu, and co. We are ganging up to hijack IPOB. Uche Mefo, you were the person in charge of IPOB back then. And the only message that was coming from you was they are traitors, they are saboteurs, did not even bother to look into what they did. The only thing we had is they wanted to hijack Radio Biafra. They wanted to hijack Radio Biafra. They wanted to, Clifford Urania, all these people wanted to hijack Radio Biafra and all that. People call for their head. And Uche, before you were in charge back then. Alright? Right? You were in charge back then. We are not given the IPOB members, we are not given the opportunity to listen to them and hear the own side of story. Everybody bounce on them. Kill them. Kill them. Do this to them. Send them to exile and all that. Today, they are not with IPOB. And they are still living. Right? Today, Uchemefo, today you are now playing the same thing. You are not playing the same thing. What you said, all these people we are trying to do, you are not playing the same thing. Uchemefo, when people we are calling to become, to handle this movement in African way as traditional people, you brought religion and said no, the religion must stand. When Nandekano came out from prison, he established Jewish. Everything, we don't care. All we know is we want Biafra. Hey, let's move on. Hey, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. We don't even checkmate about anything. All we care is let's move on. Today, religion has been playing so many roles into a movement, into a premature movement. You have the leadership has brought Judaism into a movement. This movement is supposed to be a liberal movement. You don't stand for anybody. You stand for all. When you get to your country, you choose what you want. But this movement has been choose who to associate, who not to associate. Jewish or Christianity, Israel and all that. And that is why I say to everyone that cares to listen, I don't give a dime about your religion. It doesn't matter what you call it. Whether you call it Jewish or Judaism, whether you call it Christianity or whatever, or Islam, I don't give a dime about any religion. I am religion myself. I know the good, I know the bad. I don't steal, I don't kill. I don't do evil, and that to me is religion. I don't go to church, and I will not go. And I have no reason to go, because people in that church are liars and deceivers. All of them, bar none. Liars and deceivers. That is what you see in that place you call House of God. They have turned into monitoring business center, where they sell handkerchief, sell apple, sell all this polo and all this nonsense. And I take you to your Bible. As a Christian you are, I take you to your Bible. Did you remember that Jesus went into the house of his father? He whipped, he flogged everyone for turning the house of his father as a money machine, where everybody is selling anointing water, selling handkerchief, selling flyers, selling polo, selling guava. Is it not what you are doing today in your churches? That same thing that Jesus did in the Bible, flog people because they were selling things in the house of God. Are you not doing the same thing in your church today? Are you not selling cucumber? Are you not selling anointing water, anointing oil? Are you not selling polo, sticker? Are you not selling all these things in the church? But you want me to join you as a Christian. I am not a Christian, and I will not be. I am not a Jewish, and I will not be. I am not an Islam, and I will not be. I don't belong to any religion. In fact, my religion is Biafra. That is the only thing I pray every day. That is the only thing I pray every day, that it should come. When Biafra come, I feel that I pray every day, Biafra should come. Anybody that brought Judaism to you, anything you like, worship is your business. But what I'm saying here is this. You cannot sing Hosanna, Hosanna for Uche. Sorry for that breaking transmission. Excuse me, let me zip some water because my throat is cracking right now. You cannot sing Hosanna, Hosanna for Uche for yesterday. Today, you are singing crucify him, crucify him. Some of you said he want to float radio. On what radio have you seen? Even in that tiny audio meeting, Zoom meeting, he said, I may not speak to you as the deputy. I may. Ono gra akwụkwọ, ono gra school, ndị PhD, ndị science and technology. Translate the English, break it down. I may not speak to you. This may be the last time I speak to you as a deputy leader. He did not say this will be is a decision that has already been taken. This will be my last time I speak to you as a deputy leader. It's a decision that has already been taken and no stopping. He has made up his mind. But when he say this may be the last time I speak to you as deputy leader, nobody want to break that part down. And everything he spoke about, use your liberal mind, break it down before you conclude. You judges. I don't know who made you a judge. Is it Nandikan that made you a judge? I don't know. Who made you a judge? I don't know. Different people took to their Facebook. Even me, when I wrote on my wall, only men of honor and integrity resign from their position when they feel things isn't right. Come and see comments. Come and see comments. There is a country in this Europe, is it Kosovo, that was bomb blast in few months ago, in recent months. There was bomb blast in that country. Because of that, the government officials honorably resign. Honorable resign. Because of that bomb blast, from the minister to the president, they resign. What about UK Prime Minister, former Prime Minister of UK? What of former Prime Minister of UK? Didn't he resign? What of the former Pope? The former Pope, didn't he resign? What is wrong with your thinking? What is wrong with the way you reason as a human being? If Uchemefo said he wants to resign, it is not the end of the struggle. Struggle continues, and we must continue, no matter what. You go to my comment section when I posted that only men of honor and integrity resign from their position when they feel things isn't right. Come and see comments. I have not. Now we know your stand. Some people say we are disappointed in you. Who give a damn who you disappointed? Do I look like I care about you? Do I look like I give a damn about how you feel? Do I look like somebody who fall in love with your hypocrite of Facebook love and likeness? I don't give a damn. Your love and likeness doesn't pay my rent. It doesn't feed me. To me, it is only Facebook. We might not see till the end of life. You and I, as a Facebook friends, it might end on Facebook. We might not see till I die. So who could give a damn how you feel? Fuck you. That is why I blocked many people yesterday. And if to say I know your families, I for block your family too. Because the reason. Okay. Sorry for that breaking transmission. I say sorry to good ones, not the evil ones. Some of you are evil beyond imagination. The reason why I will block your family too is because they give birth to aturo meh. That is what they give birth to. I don't unfriend people. I don't unfriend people. I block people. I have reached 5,000 limit of Facebook maximum. I have reached 5,000 limit, and I have over 1,000 pending friend requests waiting for me. Some of them are embossing me every day. Please, Lord Kendrem, accept my friend request. I block you. I accept them. I block your stupidity. I accept them. Some of them queue online waiting for the day I will accept their friend request. As a matter of fact, have you seen the number of followers apart from 5,000 friends reached? So who give a damn about how you feel? You think I will come here to pet you? That is what you love, and that is why you want me to come here and be petting you. And be petting you, telling you sweet things, telling you what you love, those sweet things you love to hear. That is why your pastors are eating you raw. That is why your pastors are eating you raw, because every they are taking money. Pastors are taking money from you every Sunday and every program, because they will tell you sweet those things you love to hear. They know the truth. No pastor will match the pulpit and preach bitter truth about the gospel. The next Sunday, half of members will not come church the next Sunday. Imagine we are a pastor in this Europe. I'm not talking of Nigeria. I'm not talking of Nigeria. In this Europe, a pastor will mount pulpit and look right into your eyes and tell you, if you engage yourself into prostitution, you are going to hell. Imagine in a situation where a pastor will mount in the pulpit and look into your face and tell you, if you indulge yourself into anything illegal in this country, you are going to hell. Imagine that. Imagine that. The next Sunday, half of the members will not come to church again. But the pastor will not preach you because they know what you love. They will preach prosperity. They will preach prosperity. They will tell you, in this year, this few days to the end of the year, God will surprise you. God will pay. You will receive a lot that you didn't work for. You love to hear that. You love sweet things. That is why your politicians are deceiving you. Every 4 years, your politicians will come and deceive you with the same road. With the same road. We will build this road. We will construct new bridges every 4 years. And have you asked yourself, what about the last 4 years that you promised all this road? You didn't do it. No. You clap for politicians. Everybody that speak what you love to hear is who you follow. I will tell you the truth. Don't follow me. I don't need followers. Don't like me. I don't need your like. Don't love me. I don't need who to love me. I am me. Lord Nkendrem, that is who I am. I speak the truth. I speak it raw. If I meet him Nandekano, I will look right into his eye and speak truth into his eye. I don't care. I give him respect as a leader. But that doesn't mean that I will know the truth. I will deviate from the truth. Do you feed me? You love, you see those pages that you go, gossip. You see those gossip center page. That is where you will see 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people listening to garbage. I don't go to a page where they gossip. Did you hear Amma? Go to Love is the greatest movement. Go to Love is the greatest movement. Love is the greatest movement. That page is owned by Mayor Chris Okam, my lovely brother. He knows me one-on-one. We ate together, we slept together, we run things together. The owner of that page, Love is the greatest movement. We know each other, we slept together, we eat. We have run things together one-on-one. He know me one-on-one. Go to his page. You will see Amma, this beautiful lady, how she spoke eloquently like a human being. He doesn't side anyone. She stand on the middle. He doesn't stand on Uchemefo or Nandekano. Sorry, she didn't. That girl, in fact, I love her for speaking the truth. Unlike you men who are gossipers. In everything you said, I choose peace. Just Smart, Kingston. Yes, peace is the only way. Peace is what I'm projecting here. I'm speaking for the peace between Uchemefo and Nandekano. I speak for them to have peace. If two of them who are on the top cannot make peace, then what do you want to preach about? What do you want to preach about? What do you want to tell us about? If everyone is the demon and only you is the saint, what do you want to what are you emphasizing? If everyone is a demon and only you is the saint, what are you preaching about? Uchemefo is sold out. Sold out to who? To where? How much? What is the evidence? If the leader cannot make peace with the deputy, then what are you preaching to us? I ask you, what are you preaching to us? I don't give a damn how you feel. And that thing will happen tomorrow. Let it happen today. Some of you know the truth, but you can't speak it. Some of you know the truth, but you cannot speak it. Because if you speak the truth now, they will call you a sabo. If I speak now, they will say I am a sabo. Who give a damn how you feel about it? Who give a damn how you feel? If I become a sabo, who give a damn? I am Lord Nkendrem and I speak the truth. It doesn't matter who is involved. From 2012 when this movement started to this moment I'm speaking to you, over 10,000 IPOB members are in the grave, and yet we are still looking for 100 men. 28 men died at the home of Mazen Nandekano, and yet we are still looking for 100 men. So 100 men are not among the 28 people that died protecting you. All these volunteers who use their body and collect bullets and die are not even among the 100 men. We are still looking for 100 men. Who are you deceiving? Here we will speak the truth. I got woke water here. I got woke water here. I don't give a damn how you feel. I don't give a damn how you feel. I don't give a damn what you say. If you say that God called you for this movement, God would have prepared 100 men for you. But for 8 years or 10 years, you are still looking for 100 men. And Uchemefo, the deputy leader, is not even deputy leader Uchemefo, who was a saint yesterday. Today, he is not among the 100 men. Today, you are searching for 100 men. Keep searching for 100 men. Keep playing politics with this struggle. A day shall come when you will count your blessings and name them one by one. A day shall come when all of us will count your blessings and name them by one. Anything, decision IPOB is making, directly or indirectly, will affect me because I have family back home. So I will not stay and pretend, I don't care, I don't care. Just like the leaders in Biafra land, just like the governors, just like the Ohanes and Dibo, all of them, every decision they make, the politicians, the Ohaneses, all of them, the stakeholders make in Biafra land, in Igbo land, will affect me directly or indirectly. That is why you should consign. That is why you should consign. That is why I am consigned. So now you should know where I stand. You should know where I stand. Eduse Martins, your father, your mother is a madman. Your father, your mother is a madman. And if I know you in person, if I catch you, I will show you how a madman behaves. I will show you how a madman behaves. Because I will not punch you, I will bite you, and I will bite your ear. That is how madman behaves. When you follow people, follow with a liberal mind. Ask questions. Don't be a mug, don't be a sheep. Don't be atro. Don't be atro. Don't be a sheep. Move with a liberal mind. Don't be blinded. That is how some of you will jump in front of people with AK-47, and you are holding bottles. You are holding stick. You jump in front of people with AK-47. You will shot dead because you follow with you are atro. You are a sheep. You use your common sense. Command and control. Command and control is when you use your common sense and follow the command and control, or else you will die like a fly. You will die like a fly. Some of you will crucify Nnamdi Kanu one day. You see this useless love you are projecting for him. This I stand with Nnamdi Kanu. I love with Nnamdi Kanu. All this you are useless love to him. One day you will call for his head. You will call for his head. You don't love him. If you love him, you would have reached out to Uche Mefo. How many of you have reached out to Uche Mefo behind the scene? How many of you have embossed Uche Mefo, send him a message? How many of you have called Uche Mefo and asked Uche Mefo why? Why this? No. No. You will not do it. You will not do it. You are quick to jump on Facebook, begin to talk nonsense. If you want to kill a dog, you give that dog a bad name. Today, Uche Mefo is being paid the thousands of pounds. Is it today you know Uche Mefo is being paid? Is it today you know that Uche Mefo is being paid by IPOB? Is it today? Whenever there is problem, that is when you will know that somebody is being paid. Whenever there is problem, that is when you will know that somebody is being paid. But when there is no problem, you forget that somebody is being paid while others are not being paid. You have 100 million to place as a bounty to a governor, yes or wicked, but you don't have money to sponsor the volunteers. You have 100 million to pay to kill Nyesom Wike of River State, but you have no money to pay volunteers who volunteer to die to protect you. That is what IPOB stand for, and that is the policy we are facing in IPOB. You know the truth, you can't say it. If anybody speak, it says saboteur. What do you know about sabotage? What do you know about sabotage? Saboteur, that's the only English you know.